The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
We are back, baby! You are looking live at Tostitos Championship Plaza at the new look Dallas Cowboys in more ways than one. It is hot as hell. It is 96 degrees. It feels like 104. The high is 98. The low is 77.
That is Shannon. This is my boy Kurt Three Pumps Daniels. We don't have Chris Bean. We got Matt in the back. Nate will probably call in sometime somewhere. Maybe not. We don't know with Nate. Y'all know how we get down with Nate. That's still our boy, but we don't never know what Nate gonna do. I am Salt and Pepper Poppy. Together we make Hanging with the Boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille. People feel us when we speak.
Brought to you each and every show by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Jesse, thank you for bringing the cookies.
Yeah.
Kurt, thanks for bringing the thunder
failed
today.
already.
The
Yeah,
thunder.
No water today.
No water. They locked me out.
No water. It's fine.
They shut it down early today.
Yeah, they did.
Welcome to the show. Matt Kent, have you ever produced this show before? Okay, but not since we've all been in the same room together. So
No.
welcome to the show, Matt. And Matt has a trusty sidekick that is new to the Dallas Cowboys in the back. Evan, everyone say hi to Evan.
Hey, Evan.
Hey, Evan.
Evan's black. Just for y'all who wants to know, Evan's black. Welcome, Evan.
Jesse's the only one that sees color on the show.
You know what I'm saying? We got to stick together, brother.
There you go. All right.
You know, off the field, we got to stick together. On the field, we dominate. Off the field,
Oh, man.
it's not many of us running around here.
It's been a minute. How long has it been? Month and a half?
Yeah, probably about that.
Month and a half? Not a lot's changed.
No.
No,
Still a circus.
Welcome, Ringling Brothers.
it is.
I
That
mean,
it is.
no one's surprised by anything that's going on or anything that's been said or done. And actually, it was a pretty mild opening press conference.
Are you tired though, Kurt? Shannon, are you tired? Like, does it get old?
It doesn't get old because honestly, being around this team for 20 plus years, it's what I expect. Let me ask y'all this.
Some of it gets.
Uh-oh, that's me. Sorry.
You're in rare form.
Let me ask you this. Do you think Jerry just doesn't in the back of his mind, he knows he's getting these deals done. And he just really, it's not that important. He's like, I'm going to get this done. Like, I know it makes us crazy. It probably, when your financial future is hinging on millions and millions and millions and tens of millions of dollars, it's probably nerve-wracking of, what if I get hurt? What if I get in a car wreck? What if something happens and I don't have a contract? And, you know, he probably just, he wants to go on vacation in the summer. Not saying that he's not trying to get the deals done, but he knows he's going to get these deals done.
But see, herein lies the issue for me.
And for anyone that's been under a rock, we're talking about Michael Parsons' contract.
Herein lies the issue for me is when you label yourself as the general manager, you don't get vacation.
No, look,
You
said the
don't
wrong
get
thing.
time
I don't think he's really going on vacation.
No,
You know
but
what? I'm
he
not
is,
going to work.
but he is
But
on-
I'm not,
he is on
I don't- But I
vacation.
don't think he's putting that on hold for that. Like
He's on the yacht.
He just knows he's going to get it done, and he's like, "What's the hurry?"
But the hurry is that you create, and I get it. Like Jerry's always like, I don't care what you say about me, just spell my name right. What is it called? 12-inch headlines or whatever the amount is.
No publicity is bad publicity.
I get all that. I understand all that. But I like it.
Are you tired?
I am. I've been a part of this organization as a player and as a media member since 2009. So I'm 15 years in. I'm not, you guys got more time. I'm tired. I'm tired of the same script. I'm appreciative that I get to do this. I'm appreciative that we have an owner that's going to give us days upon days upon days of content to talk about.
And lets us talk about it. There's a lot of teams that are like, don't touch this.
Right. And we freely.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get in trouble. But for the most part, I don't get called to the principal's office very often.
Usually when you do, it's about the stuff that people wouldn't even think it's about.
I know.
It's not even the big stuff. Like you can criticize the team and ownership and all that you want, but it's the dumb stuff that'll get you.
That'll get me.
Yeah.
But I'm tired. I'm tired of us having to decipher what the meanings are. I'm tired of us having the back and forth mudslinging and tongue wrestling between the owner and the star player.
Tongue wrestling not always bad.
Yeah, well, between two. Well, see.
Look, you caught yourself. You're learning, Jesse.
Learning, maturing. But it's unnecessary. Like the way, and if I must be honest, Micah's winning the PR battle over this.
Yeah.
He's winning. He is out Jerrying Jerry.
Which, rewind 6 months ago, I don't think any of us in this room would have thought his maturity, the way he's shown maturity in this situation, it didn't exist 6 months ago. Like he's learning how to play the game from the best that's ever played it. And right now he's winning. You're right.
No, he is. And kudos to David Malugetta, who I'm sure is coaching him in this process on how and what and when to say certain things. But Micah has a mind of his own. I agree 100% with that. But also, you can tell by the things that because his message has changed, right? Like you go look over the last 6 to 12 months. It went from, I don't really need 40 and, team-friendly deal kind of talk. And, Jerry and I talked and we had a meeting of the minds from Clarence Hill and other guys talking about that till it went to, my agent handles that. Talk to my agent. Yeah. His message in the form of how he's presenting it has changed. But I am like we don't have to do this. Like this doesn't have to happen.
That gets frustrating.
You know what I'm saying? Like for example, we're gonna have this same conversation 365 days from now for another best player on your football team, who will be another best player at his position in the entire National Football League. When you already have the blueprint of what that contract should look like. We'll be here next year for your left guard. We will be here next year talking about when and will the left guard get signed, and we'll have these same conversations because the roadmap for how Jerry, and even in his conversation, he says things like, I haven't talked to the agent. I talked to the principal. I talked to the player. Mm-hmm. And this is a game to him. This is a game for Jerry. And the reason he talks to the player and not David Malugetta or an agent, from my opinion, is Jerry wants to play the game of emotional ties. Micah is at training camp, which I don't think he should be. I don't think he should even be present. And I get the whole leadership thing. He shouldn't even be there. But Jerry plays the strings of that. Football players love football. Micah, I've said a lot of different things about Micah. I've never said he doesn't like football. Micah loves football.
True.
Micah doesn't like being away from football. Micah suffers from FOMO. He suffers from FOMO. Mm-hmm. He loves being around his teammates. He loves the game of football. So it's more of a punishment to him if he stayed at home and away from the team with nothing else to do. So you can't see everybody's at training camp now. So you can't go and get your other friends, your other buddies, and travel the world because they working. You have to sit at home with mama and them and just play the game. Well, he don't want that. So what Jerry does, I'll talk to you because the emotion that you have is that you feel like you're letting the guys in the locker room down by not being here or, not showing up. You feel that you're letting the fans down by not being here, by not showing up. So I'm going to talk to you and I'm going to get your emotional heartstrings all in a tizzy to get you to agree upon some things and now put the pressure on your agent to get things moving. Why he doesn't talk to David Malugetta is because David Malugetta has zero emotional attachment to the Dallas Cowboys. Mm-hmm. Jerry Malugieta doesn't give a damn.
He looks at the paper and the zeros.
That's it.
Yeah.
His responsibility is for himself and his client. He's not tied to anybody in that locker room. He's not tied to any fan base. He's not tied to any organization. So emotionally, you can never get to David Malugieta or any other agent because he's saying, I know who I am. I'm David Malugieta. I am the best football agent in the business right now. Here's my bottom line. I want this, this, and this. I don't give a damn about Dak, CD, Sam Williams, Aubrey, Shoddy, Whitecott. I don't care about none of them. None of them matter to David Malugieta. None of the
chemistry, culture, none of that work.
He doesn't care about any of them.
Yeah.
There's zero emotional
This
attachment.
is what my guy needs to make. This is the standard in the league. He needs to be paid this.
Yes or
if
no?
not, we're walking. Yeah.
And
So you think it's more of like it's almost fun for Jim?
Oh, this is sport. This is Monopoly.
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Because it's every major contract.
This is Monopoly to him.
I know, but that's. I'm not tired of it, I guess, but I am a little frustrated because I don't understand the philosophy. Like, obviously, this is how he wants to do business and drag it out to the last moment, but I don't understand the advantage to that.
Because he can. That's the richness of it.
I was gonna ask. So this was in my mind. Is it almost like I'm in charge? And
He said that yesterday.
I'm gonna let you know.
He said it, and I signed the checks.
Yeah.
That just doesn't, all this drama is created among the team. Every question, when's Micah going to be? All this stuff, and it doesn't seem necessary. So I don't.
It's not.
Get it.
It's not, but it's almost like I think it's almost like I own this. I can do this the way I want to do it. And you know what? The more the media talks about it, the more I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep
because
doing it
I can.
Yes.
Because I can.
Because I own the star.
The star.
I own it.
That's me.
And I'm not so sure if I was in his position, I wouldn't do the same thing. Because everybody's talking about me.
Yeah, but think how much they would talk
If what drama would there be if Micah's contract was signed and George Pickens is getting along with everybody and everybody's so happy? Guess what everybody's talking about today? Micah's there. He's not signed, and this is what he had to say yesterday.
Yeah, but you don't have to have toxic conversations like fueling your football team. It could be
how great they look.
It could be that. It could be let's talk to Micah about how
what?
this Eberflus defense is coming together.
Sometimes when you're in a relationship and it's toxic, you put up with it because it's just worth it. It's worth the toxicity.
The snappy nappy dugout.
And you want everybody to look at what you look
It's
like
worth
on
it.
Instagram and like what a great couple you are.
And maybe that's why I don't do toxic. I don't like toxic. I don't, especially when it doesn't have to be. There's some situation where, you know what? Because, like, I said this earlier on one of my shows, and, like, they're on the same grounds. Why are we having these conversations through the media?
the same tennis court.
You're literally in the same compound.
You're literally working out, and there's a piece of tarp between you and Mr. Jones's office.
Like,
right there.
What?
Well, see, but that's the problem, that Micah is doing the right thing. He's letting his agent handle it. And so, like, Micah thought they were close on a contract back in the spring.
They probably are.
But then once he said, talk to my agent, that all changed. And so I don't know.
Yeah, because there was something that Jerry probably said to him that was like, and Michael felt like, yeah, I like that, I like that. And you have to understand and know, like, again, Micah, he's a young man, right? I'm probably 15 years older than Micah, somewhere around those spots. He's a young man, right? Micah is a grown man, but he's a young man. Micah gets excited. Like, Micah loves these conversations with Jerry. We witnessed that, like, when around draft time, right? Like, a lot of these players were taking these official visits to all these different teams. I didn't see one player be like, oh, look who I'm with. Selfie. No, I'm a selfie with Jerry Jones. Like, it was this thing about that. It was this celebrity status. And I'm telling you, I truly believe Micah is not a person who wants to stand alone. Not saying that he can't. Now, this is not a shot that he had digs with him yesterday, but he doesn't want to stand alone. He doesn't want to be the martyr, the outcast, the dude who has to just stand on 10 toes down, solo dolo. He likes to be liked. Like, he likes that part. Like, he doesn't want to be unliked. And that's a tough That's a tough dynamic and weird place to be in, because to be a leader, which we talk about at times, which I still stand 10 toes down on, Micah, you don't have to be a leader.
No.
You can just be the best football player in the league. Being a leader is an option. You don't have to be a nuisance. You don't have to be a malcontent. You don't have to be a troublemaker. You also don't have to be a leader.
I wonder if Jerry's using that against him now in this.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to. You can just be the best damn football player on the planet, and that's okay too. That's totally cool. But he enjoys the conversation of Jerry bringing him into the suite at the Super Bowl, right? He brought that up. Him at the the semifinals game against Ohio State in it was at AT&T Stadium, Texas, right? He enjoys being in the suite all day, and then 90 plus minutes after having a conversation with Jerry, it makes him feel like he's important. Let the shark do what the shark does. Let David do what he does. Like, you don't have to have. What did Dak do? Dak was like, yeah, okay, cool, top friends. Don't need to talk to me. We talk about fishing, life, charity. Talk to Todd.
Yeah.
That's you. Nothing you say to me, I'm gonna okay. I don't know. What I know is I know plays. I know down and distance. I know route combinations. I can read defenses. I don't need to comment on them. People like, maybe you can't read what. But contract stuff, talk to Todd.
Speaking of Dak, did you see the pictures he put on Instagram over the weekend?
I don't have Instagram.
No.
He is fit.
Is he?
I'll show you on the break.
Listen,
I checked it out.
black men,
He's-
I got it. Yeah.
No, but he's fit.
I know.
Like,
Think
he's-
black men, you all aboard on that.
Okay, let's take a break.
You all aboard on that.
Just in the break. We'll be right
Some
back.
things haven't changed.
Second segment. Mr. Jones also said some other things that I think there's one comment that got blown up in the media that I didn't take it a certain way, but I feel like I have an opinion because I've been around the organization. I feel like the fans probably have an opinion, and then I want to get the players' opinion about what he said. When we come back, why did we just tease him?
Hey Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle?
Visit blockchain.com/cowboys to get started.
Fall is here, and that means football is back, bringing all the delicious game day foods with it. As you prep for all the big games, tailgates, and watch parties, let Yo Quiero be your one-stop destination for all things home gating. Yo Quiero's fresh, flavorful, ready-to-serve guacamole, made with real Hass avocados, will score taste bud touchdowns as you cheer on the Cowboys. Yo Quiero's wide range of mouth-watering and versatile products can be found in your local grocery store's produce or deli section. Grab some today.
Hey, Cowboys fans, a 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cowboys football games or to any other live event, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
How about them Cowboys? Or how about them Tyson Cowboys Nuggets? As we cheer for the stars on the field, we love that we've also got some stars on our plate, thanks to Tyson brand star-shaped Cowboys Nuggets. That, along with all our other favorite Tyson Foods products, sure make game day special. Score some delicious Tyson Cowboys Nuggets and become a game day star, just like our Cowboys. As you enjoy your stars on and off the plate, remember, tailgates and game day have always been Tyson.
Back to Hangin' with the Boys.
Welcome back to Hanging with the Boys, the second segment brought to you each and every show by blockchain.com. Thank you, blockchain.com. All right. I'm going to paraphrase, and I want to get y'all's opinion about it because I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I thought it was just Mr. Jones talking about things he talks about during contract negotiations. But some people took it and said it was a dig at certain players, right?
No pun intended.
That when he's negotiating and he's talking about contracts, the way I took it was you have a lot of things to factor in, and he mentioned a couple of players missing time and not being on the field for the duration of their contract, and those are things that you think about. I took it as talking out loud about here's some of the things, and we might not have this player. We didn't have this player. We didn't have this player. And J.J. Watt retweeted it and said, or reposted it and said, nothing like starting training camp with your owner taking jabs at your players, which I think how he meant it. Maybe I don't. Maybe he actually meant it as a jab, but I just thought he meant it that way. And then I think the fans took it one way. And then I want to get your perspective, Jesse, on as a player, would you take that as that's just Jerry saying Jerry things, or would you be offended or hurt by that particular statement if you had missed time?
You want Kurt's answer first?
Yeah. Let's go to Kurt. How did you take it?
Well, I thought it's sort of typical in these press conferences. Nothing was ever really said clear in some ways, and so I don't think he was trying to take a shot. But it could be. I mean, sure. A lot of people. It sounded like, well, do we want to sign big contracts because these guys get hurt? And it's like, well, you're paying them to play, and now you're blaming them because they got hurt when they play. That kind of thing, which was what Watt said or whatever.
I didn't take it as him blaming them. I just took it as hey, this is what we think about.
Yeah, I don't think he was trying to blame them, but he
blamed them.
He didn't say it great, which that's kind of the way it goes sometimes.
Jesse, how did you take it?
First, as a media member, and listening and covering and being around Mr. Jones for all of these years, very few things that he says is not calculated. I'm sorry. It just isn't. Like, he is still at 82, 3 years old, very sharp.
Yeah.
He's still very, very sharp.
Agreed.
So nothing that he says is a Freudian slip.
So you think he calculated going in about 6 years ago to say glory hole?
That I do. He was having fun.
You think he was trying to wedge that in? He went and said, I'm going to go see if I can get away with this and see if anybody really knows what this means or if they're all going to be perverts. Yeah. Okay.
As a player, there's a couple levels to it because he took shots kind of at Dak, maybe some Steele, and then Diggs, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm Dak Prescott, nothing bothers me.
Because I'm rich.
You gave me $60 million, bro.
Yeah, say whatever you want.
Say whatever you want. Is the check going clear?
I have no feelings. You bought my feelings.
You bought my feelings. Yes. Outside of degrading my wife and my children, you can say whatever you. Bro, you've given me. I'm getting $60 million. Yeah. I'm $51 million against the cap this year.
I'll even thank you for saying ugly things.
Say what? What? You want to take a shot at me? I don't care. They call me Mr. Prescott at the bank. Okay, doesn't matter to me. If I'm Trayvon Diggs, this is a furthermore to let you know we beefing. I'm not really feeling you.
Yeah, there's something there.
Yeah, there is some, and this is again, this is how Mr. Jones he operates. When he gets to a point where he's kind of a little bit fed up with you, he did it with Dez, did it with Amari. Any guy who has a little bit of a name, all of a sudden those things come out in the media. There are digs at you, no pun intended. So the Diggs comment about that contract
was a dig.
Was a dig. Yeah. It was letting him know and letting people know you're not on my good side, bro.
Was it justified?
I think they are.
If it was a dig, was it justified knowing that he didn't want to rehab here and that everything that's kind of going on? You're the general manager. You're the owner. You're supposed to be above reproach. You're supposed to be the guy that's supposed to be up here with it. You're not supposed to get into the pettiness of media, digs. Like, you're supposed to be up here at a different level. No, you're the billionaire, right? Like, you're the billionaire, and you don't have to take shots at these guys. And then poor Terrence Steele, right? Terrence Steele. Yeah. What did I do?
He's probably sitting somewhere eating a piece of cantaloupe, probably having a little bit of honeydew, and all of a sudden he's like, and Terrence Steele. Think about I should have done that contract? He's like, whoa, wait, how? Poof, the bus backed up on him.
Yeah.
That's not. Now, is there truth into this? Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have given that deal to Terrence Steele. But at the time you did. But again, this goes along in your blueprint.
But that's, Terrence hurt his knee after he got the deal. And so that's.
Like, he didn't want it. Like, it's one thing if and this is not me defending Terrence Steele. It's one thing if Terrence Steele got his deal and then decided I'm going to go bungee jump or parasail I'm driving a motorcycle down the tollway at 175 miles an hour and I get into an accident and I'm hurt.
Playing basketball, twist my
right? Like if I'm doing something reckless and I get hurt, then justify you taking a shot at me because you paid me money and then I went and got reckless. But if I got hurt in a game, trying to do my best to make sure that your football team, my football team, our football team is successful.
Yeah.
Right? But also, don't blame Terrence Steele and his representation because this is a part of the blueprint again. Terrence Steele got his deal done right around the same time that you were in the feud with another one of your best players. And you do this thing where, and we had a Recky Specky segment earlier on my DLS show of could there be another Cowboy that gets a deal done before Micah's deal? And we threw names out there like, Sam Williams, Jake Ferguson, Brandon Aubrey.
Bland, maybe?
No, Bland's not gonna take it because this is the deal. This is the Jalen Smith type deals, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, we'll do business, and the guys who are kind of in that mid level will be like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Jalen Tolbert, guys who are like,
get me now,
hey, I'll take that $15 million guaranteed, 3-year, $20-something million deal. Sure, I will, boss. And while you're feuding with your star, you pay your mid-level guys and see, we're open for business. See, this guy took a deal. I don't know what their problem is. We're open. We're open for business. They did it with Zeke, right? They did it with when CD was there. So these other guys come in here when you open up the sign for business, trying to prove a point to your best player that you're open for business, and you give these other dudes deal, and then you're mad when they don't pan out for the deal.
Right.
Well, you opened up this. So for a guy like Terrence Steele, he was like, well, if they're giving guarantees out here, I might as well go get mine now and see what happens. Maybe I'll play this. Maybe I don't. But the fact of the matter is, I got money in a contract that normally I probably wouldn't have got. But because you want to take this route of opening up for business, then we'll walk through the door and sign the deal.
All right, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we have a very special phone-in guest from
Hey Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle.
Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys to get started.
Dallas Cowboys Game Day is brought to you by Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. The NFL season is where legends are born on and off the field. Some are last-second plays that turn the tide and change a team's destiny, while others are of friends who follow the captain to make a regular get-together into the stuff of legends. Visit followthecaptain.com. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spiced Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
Hey, Cowboys fans, a 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cowboys football games or to any other live event, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Back to Hangin' with the Boys.
Welcome back to the final segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by 7-Eleven. And did you know at 7-Eleven there's a $5,000 winner every single day? Shop with 7 rewards. Then play the in-app game for a chance to win $5,000 in cash. New daily cash winners only at 7-Eleven. Are you next? No purchase necessary. Ends 1/6/2026. U.S. and D.C. ages 16 and over. For full official rules and gameplay, go to 5k-a-day.com/rules. I actually downloaded the app during the break. During
7-Eleven app?
Go to
7-Eleven
Pump
app. The station I went to only had like 6 pumps, so I didn't get to go to Pump 8, but I did download it. Dude, they got some good deals on that app.
Telling you, man.
And then you get to play the scratch-off game after you make a purchase.
Come on.
Yeah, discount your gas like
Told you.
13 cents a gallon on an off day. So go do it, man. I waited too long. Welcome to the show, everyone's favorite grouchy old man. Live from Oxnard, California, Nate Newton. What's up, Nate?
Hey, brother. Hey, good to hear you guys' voice, man. Glad to be a part of this mix with the Hanging with the Boys, man. It's been exciting. This one day I've seen, this day and a half I've seen, and it's been exciting. I like how the interview went with Shotty. And what I mean by that is they asked Mr. Jones, Stephen Jones, and guys a lot of questions, football-related and non-football-related. What I like what Coach Schottenheimer did is he kept it about football. And more importantly, he kept reiterating, we're just out here without pads. We opened with the pads on Sunday. And I like how he kept that there when they asked him a question about the running back, who's the starting running back? He said, I don't know. They haven't gotten in pads. I see how a guy can run when the hole is wide open, but I want to see how he does when they're hitting. So I'm liking how he's sticking to his mantra of competition, being who they can be. And then when this is the first time I say Jesse and I say Shannon, I don't know if Kurt is there, but this is the first time I think you can really sell to guys, hey, you're in camp. Look at our guys. We have new guys, veteran and old. This is the first time in a long time where guys are not slotted in all 22 positions. There's some positions I think that are open and up for debate. So, especially at the corner position, there's no true starters there until Diggs get back. But we don't know when he's going to be back. Who's going to be your slot corner? Who is your linebacker? They brought in veteran guys to play linebacker. So now, is I don't know if I'm pronouncing the kid's name right. It's Shane Luafau. Is that it?
Yeah.
Marifau.
Yeah. No. Don't do me like that, y'all. Y'all know I'm struggling as it is.
He got a year under his belt. Nate approves, so he said his name correctly.
You got to
get a year on the team.
Thank you, Chef. But I think there's true competition at a few positions. Even for the backup, there's true competition at certain positions, and so guys are giving their, you said that coach didn't think they practiced good yesterday. Well, for the first day, I've normally seen guys come out and be hyped and they run in 100 miles an hour the first 15 to 20 minutes of practice. But these guys was hyped the last 5 to 10 minutes of practice. They was running at a high rate. So I don't think they can run any faster without running into somebody and killing themselves. So they must have a lot of mental errors.
Yeah,
yesterday.
I think he said they didn't have the conditioning that he expected them to have. So he said he was going to notch it
month off, I guess.
So that's impressive that Nate said they were practicing hard till the end of practice. So they must really going to be good after it in practices.
I mean, if you practice any faster, you got to leave room in there to be able to break down and not hit somebody or not run over somebody.
Well, Sam Williams
knock somebody on the ground.
Practiced really fast yesterday. Didn't he blow a couple of people up in practice, and coach had to pull him to the side and talk to him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jesse understands what I'm talking about. And the best example I can give somebody is run at a wall half speed, then run at a wall 3/4 speed. See what happens. And try to stop 5 feet before you get to that wall. It ain't like this like you're still walking. If you run in 2 or 3 steps faster than what you normally doing, you're going to bump that wall. And it ain't going to feel good. And that's how these guys, they've been wide open out there as far as I can see. And I stayed out there, like I said, until about 5 minutes to end the practice, and they was still going pretty fast. Like I said, a lot of times on the first day, you'll see guys whooping and hollering, but about halfway through, all that done left. They kind of stayed like that. And the day when I walked out there on the field, they was kind of going pretty fast and pretty hyped. So until they put on them pads, we're not going to really see. You know, we misjudged a lot of kids. We gave a lot of kids. We overhyped a lot of kids. And as the season went on, you know, we saw that we read these kids wrong. It's only until you put on pads or go against the Rams or play in a preseason game till you get to see a little bit of what's going to happen.
I was wondering, Shoddy had said in his press conference that he wanted a more physical training camp, but how is that possible in today's NFL?
I see it with the Rams constantly, and you can tell that guys are more. He don't want you getting ready to hit. He wants you to be ready to hit. And that coach at the at the Rams and the Reeves players are like that. Philadelphia is like that. It's like, hey, fellas, we've been out here running 100 miles an hour. Now it's time to compete. And that's what all the ping ponging and all the basketball shooting. He letting guys know that if you compete hard and that if you do the right things, we're going to give you opportunity. So now when guys put on pads, like Coach McCarthy said, we don't want no fighting. We don't want this and we don't want that. Well, you don't. A lot of times, be smart, but how far are you willing to push it physically to show people that you're ready to play? And I think he's going to give these kids a chance, or these young men a chance to push it. And then if this guy walks in and halfway does it, but you walk in and you overdo it, if we have to pull you back a little bit, I think he's willing to take that chance just to see where his team is at. Because I'm telling you, Sunday when they put on the pads, let's see. When the Rams come in here a few days later, a few weeks later, let's see. You know, because I know when the Rams come, they love in the squad scrimmages. They love trying to come in your backyard and hike their leg and do it on your, hike their leg and do it on your leg. Yeah, I've seen it, so I won't. So this is what he's talking about. I mean, Jesse, what are your thoughts when he said competitive? That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, and that's a part of the culture that he's trying to bring, is that we're competing at every turn. Right, nothing is going without a level of competition, and competition breeds excellence. And what you want is, and to Nate's earlier point was, nobody was slotted into kind of like these starter positions. Of course, you have your quarterback and you got CeeDee Lamb and Michael Parsons. Those are the dudes. But there's like the guys who fall behind the stars. Right, like we know walking into training camp, Tyler Smith, that's your left guard, right? Dak Prescott, that is your quarterback. CeeDee Lamb, that is your starting receiver. Michael Parsons, that is your starting defensive lineman. The rest of y'all?
Yeah.
The rest of y'all know that if someone outperforms you, that person will be starting. That person will be getting those type of reps. So it's competing at every turn. We want to compete in the warm-ups. We want to compete in the individual drills. We want to compete. And that to foster that type of chemistry and culture, you laugh at the ping pong or the basketball, all those things. It's those small deposits that never let me stop competing with you. You beat me in ping pong? Okay, cool. When I see you out on the field, I ain't forget about ping pong. Ping pong still exists, but now I'm getting my lick back out here. And then when we done out here, hey, when you done showering and get something to eat, I run that ping pong game back. So it's like, in the biblical world, they say pray without ceasing. So it becomes a constant about how you go about your life. Competing without ceasing. Everything that we do will be and have such a level of competition that it never turns off, and that's the part that sharpens the iron amongst the men in the locker room.
So will you see more in the roles that aren't established, like let's just say running back, will you see more at this camp of sharing first-team reps because they're creating that culture of competing, or will they let guys settle in, give them a chance, and then a week or so later?
No, you don't have time, Brother Shannon. If a guy's hot and doing what he needs to do, you get a chance. Now, we still have 3 preseason games. guys are going to be getting rotated in, and they're going to be getting judged. So, you know, like you say, it's certain guys, your left guard, you know, you may not play Steele as much because you know who he is, you know, but Guyton needs to play, you know, because Austin Richards needs to be given an opportunity, you know, because if they say, okay, let's say Austin Richards needs to play. So when they present this to Mr. Jones or Mr. Stephen Jones, say, these guys need to be on the field, coach. You got to be able to show them film, and you got to be able to sell this, and you got to be able to go to Austin Richards and say, hey, man, this is your shot. Whereas before, everybody was just locked in either by draft position or because you made a lot of money. And I think what Coach Schottenheimer is saying, okay, yeah, we got to take that into consideration too, Mr. Jones, but I didn't tell you to give all these folks this money. But I am saying to this guy, not named Parsons, give this guy a chance. This guy deserves a chance. You know, and that's what I've been screaming for is I've heard the by committee, but some things can't always be by committee. And the 5 or 6 guys that we've named, the so-called studs on our team, if they're not named that, give the coach the chance to let the other guys compete. Like, hey, man, this guy can't do what you think he can do, but this guy here, I feel that he can. Can we have a look at him? I mean, it ain't, you know, I know it ain't no time for trying to rebuild. I understand that's the Cowboy mantra that, hey, all we do is reload. But last year, if you was reloading, I couldn't tell. The record didn't indicate it.
Well, Nate, we're out of time today.
Okay, my brother. I'm sorry I called late.
No,
but I knew
all
Jesse.
good. No,
I knew my boy Jesse had to shoot his load.
Yeah, we thanks for letting us in the show on that note. We talked about the business side before you called, so it was perfect timing. We got to talk about the football stuff.
Right.
We won't have a padded practice till Sunday, correct?
Sunday, yes, sir.
So if you want to call in Friday and just give us an update, feel free. And then definitely we're what next week? Tuesday, Thursday? So Tuesday we get to have a really good conversation because you'll be out on the field watching everything as it goes down whenever the underwear Olympics are over, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, any final thoughts or words before we get out of here?
Hey, man, you guys keep holding the fort down, keep making it happen. I hope that you can join Jesse on the 10th and coming out here so we can have a full show and rock this thing the way it needs to be done. Hanging with the boys style.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Those California cats that said I can't say hopium. I hope you no.
Oh, here we go. All right, fellas. Nate, thanks for joining us. Jesse,
thank you.
Good seeing you. Kurt,
boys
good to be
are back
together.
The boys are back.
We will be back, I guess, Friday, same time.
Yeah.
Friday,
2 o'clock. Matt, thanks for holding it down in the back, keeping us on the air. Evan, welcome to the team. Chris Beam, thanks for holding it down out in Oxnard. We will be back Friday.
Evan. Black Evan. He's back there. Don't forget Evan. Did you say Evan? Did I miss that?
You missed it.
I'm sorry.
I welcomed him to the team.
Oh, my fault.
Because I didn't call him Black Evan, I guess. Am I even allowed to say that?
You said it.
Said it because you said it. Don't get me in trouble.
You said it.
Don't get me in trouble.
You said it.
All right. We will see y'all Friday. Same time, same place. Hanging with the boys.
We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!